Please adhere to YouTube select guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during the video. All actions are performed by professionals.
Alrighty, so I have now decided what the ultimate ashtray is. What the best ashtray ever is, to be exact. And it's not what you might think, because it's not an ashtray made out of ceramic, glass, or cement per se. It's an ashtray made out of plastic, which doesn't really make a lot of sense because plastic will melt if you apply too much heat to it. So if you stub out your cigarette on a part of this ashtray, it might melt under the cigarette, which is not what you want. But what you do want from an ashtray is for it to be modifiable. And the problem with cement, glass, or ceramic ashtrays is that, simply put, they are not modifiable. Because, well, those materials are not really particularly modifiable materials in any way, shape, or form. You need a material that can be malleable, that you can pick and choose where you want to put different parts of the ashtray. And for that, you need plastic. Specifically, you need plastic Lego pieces. Yeah, that's right. The ultimate ashtray, in my personal opinion, is an ashtray made out of Lego pieces. And so today, I'm going to be making my ultimate ashtray out of Lego, which honestly I am very, very, very excited to do. After I make my ultimate Lego ashtray out of, well, Lego, I am then going to be getting one of my Marlboro Green menthol cigarettes all lit up and using my Lego ashtray for the first time. But I do think, without further ado, first off, of course, I need to actually go ahead and build my ashtray. I have a bargain bin of parts right here, a bag full of parts right here that hopefully are all going to work to make my ashtray and everything like that kind of thing. I did put a little bit of an experimental ashtray together before this video just to make sure that I had all of the parts that I need, but I did not use it. So I figured I should probably remake it during the video and then actually use it for the first time during the video, you know what I'm saying? But without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and start showing you guys what parts I'm gonna be using for, well, my Lego ashtray. I'm gonna be using two, if I can get the other one out, I'm gonna be using two sort of ground pieces just like that. I have one gray and one beige just like that. The one just a single one, it wasn't big enough in my personal opinion. This is what I started out with, and it wasn't big enough in my personal opinion, so I moved on to a double size one, you know what I'm saying? But now I have an issue where these are not, well, sticking together or anything like that, so I need to get some parts together to, well, be able to stick them together and everything like that. First off, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to stick this white piece with the red piece on top that's just stuck there to the gray one, and then after that I'm going to go ahead and stick the beige right there and everything like that. Now, of course, it is stuck together now, but it's not like particularly stable, so I'm going to go ahead and get some other pieces out to help with stabilization and everything like that if I can find all of the pieces I need. I think this gray one is one I need, I think this green one is one I need, and I think I might need... Where are all of the pieces I need? Where are all of the pieces I need? I think I'm missing some pieces. I think I might be missing some pieces. I'm not exactly sure though. Let's see, or maybe I'm not missing some pieces. Maybe I've just misplaced pieces. Let me put it that way. That's definitely a lot more likely. I do doubt somehow that I am missing any pieces already though. I think that should be all good. So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm just gonna go ahead and stick this white piece to the bottom right here. And honestly, I did put the ashtray together before this video. I don't remember how any of these parts go together though. All I know is that I have enough parts to make the ashtray. So hopefully it goes together in the way I want. That is the hope, at least, you know what I'm saying? That is the hope, at least. And right now, I don't think it is. Right now, I don't think it is. I'm gonna be playing around with this for a couple minutes. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this green piece right in the middle right here though. Just go ahead and just stick that down, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take this white piece right here, and I'm gonna go and put this white piece on the side right there, and then I'm gonna go and take this other gray piece right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this gray piece on the other side just like that. And now this is a very, very, very firm platform that you don't need to worry about at all. It's a little bit bendy like that kind of thing and everything, but I mean, like, hey, it's better than not, you know what I'm saying? It's better than not. No ashes getting out of it or anything like that, and it ain't coming apart. And that really is the most essential part if you're making a, well, ashtray out of Lego, is you don't want it coming apart when you're using it. So you need to make sure it's all stuck together very well and everything like that kind of thing. Otherwise, if it comes apart while you're using it, it's not exactly the ultimate Lego ashtray now, is it? But without further ado, it is now time for me to go ahead and actually start building the ashtray up and up and up and up. So the first layer that I'm going to be using for the ashtray is just a layer of a bunch of single wide, 1 brick tall pieces. I'm just gonna go ahead and get all of my single wide, 1 brick tall pieces out just real quick, along with some others as well, just so I don't have to go rummaging through my bag while I am trying to put this ashtray together and everything like that. I have a lot of different just pieces. I disassembled a decent amount of Lego sets because for this, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I did indeed, but most of those Lego sets I got for free, so I don't mind at all. But let's just go ahead and get all of my single wide pieces out just to make sure I don't have to rummage through my bag in the middle of this video or anything like that. I also have some single wide, 1 brick tall, because of course these are like 3 brick. Then I have some single wide, 1 bricks as well, kind of thing. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. Let's go ahead and just keep getting all of those out real quick, you know what I'm saying? And there we go. I think that's almost all of them. I'm just gonna look in here for a minute. That is not all of them, actually. There are still a couple more. Just get those all out, kind of thing. Just get those all out. Let's see. Just like that. And I think 1 more. Oh, 2 more. 3 more. I think that's all of them. So I think I am all good to go now. So now let's go ahead and actually start building up the base. Let me just make sure I'm not forgetting anything. I don't think I am. Oh, nope, I am forgetting some of them. That is for sure. All right, though. Now we are all good, you know what I'm saying? Now we are all good. So now it is time to go ahead and start building the base of the ashtray, you know what I'm saying? It is now time to start building the base of the ashtray. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start off, I think, in the corner right here. I'm just gonna go and start off in the corner right here, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and just start building around the ashtray, just like this kind of thing, just like this. Nothing too complex or anything like that kind of thing, that is for sure. Let's just go ahead and just keep going around. I'm just going to put a little brick right there. Go and just put a little brick right here. Go ahead and put a little brick right there. Go ahead and just make sure I have a 4 wide where the stuff connects together, just to make sure it's just a little bit stable and everything like that kind of thing, or a little bit more stable, I do suppose, the right way of putting it. And let's go ahead and put, ooh, I'm not happy with that, so let's go and do, oh, whoopsies. Let's go and do that. Let's go and do that. And let's go ahead and do that. And there we go. That is the first layer of the ashtray all done. Certainly no complaints. Oh, no, it's not actually. What happened? I cannot believe me. I got to go ahead and put 1 more right there. Alrighty, so next up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this just a little bit more stable by adding some corner pieces as well. I have some corner pieces, and this is definitely just going to make the structure of the ashtray just a little bit more rigid, which will be very, very, very helpful. So I'm just going to go ahead and put those corner pieces on all 4 corners, I do suppose. And now I'm going to go ahead and start, well, making sure that I have the rest of the pieces I need. What is going on? I'm feeling like I'm missing a decent amount of pieces. I really do feel like I'm missing a good amount of pieces. Oh no, that's because I am missing a good amount of pieces. I am missing some pieces. I didn't, oh, yo, yeah, I am missing a good amount of pieces. Yeah, this is the problem with Legos. This is the problem with Legos. When you take them apart, you're never able to find the rest of the pieces ever again. That is the issue with Legos, I will admit. But hey, that's one of the reasons why I love them, you know what I'm saying? I used to play with Legos all the time when I was a kid. I literally have not played with Legos for probably years until now. And honestly, today has just been so much fun, just messing around with Legos and everything like that kind of thing. It really has been a blast. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. There we go. I think I have all of the pieces I need out now. So now what I'm going to do is, I think, do I want to change up how this is set up or anything like that kind of thing? I kind of do, but I kind of don't at the same time. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and connect these 4 pieces right here. And then, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do it like that. And then, okay, so here's the issue now, because I need to make sure this is stable, but it's not going to be, wait a minute, I don't need it to be super stable because I'm going to be adding more layers on top of this. Okay, we're all good, you know what I'm saying? Certainly no complaints on my behalf. I am going to go like that, and I'm going to go like that, and then I'm going to add some single pieces in there, just like that. And then now I'm going to go ahead and add, yep, just 2 more just like that. Oh, there we go. And then I'm going to add some more single pieces. Okay. All right. I think I'm remembering how this is going back together now. And now I have pretty much run out of more bricks for this area right here. And I think I can actually get rid of this one and actually put another, I can just put this one in. There we go. All right, there we go. Perfect, perfect. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. This is going together pretty dang good, if I do say so myself right now, that is for sure. But now it is time for me to go ahead and start just building up structural rigidity. It's about at the right height I want. Not quite, though, I will admit. But now it's time for me to go ahead and just build it up a little bit more while building up the structural rigidity quite a bit more as well. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting some thin brick pieces out as well. You know what I'm saying? This is a 4 brick, really thin one. And I'm just going to be building these up, making it just a little bit taller, and also bringing some structural rigidity to the, well, ashtray itself, which of course is very important, because if you have an ashtray without structural rigidity, well then it doesn't work very well as an ashtray, does it? So let's just go ahead and get all of these pieces out, put them on the table. Thankfully the wind is not super breezy today, so hopefully these pieces do not whisk away, because that would certainly suck, because I couldn't build this ashtray if I didn't have all the pieces I needed. And that would be quite the shame, I can lie. That really would be quite the shame. So let's just go ahead and continue getting all of these pieces out that I need. There we go. I think that is most of them. Yep, I think that's actually all of them. Sweet, sweet. And this is what the bag looks like now. I've used up the majority of the pieces. So there we go. I am now going to go ahead and just start sticking all of this stuff together, just like this. Just making sure everything is getting properly combined, making sure there's no issues with structural rigidity or anything like that kind of thing. That is pretty much the goal. And there we go. And then let's go ahead and put a 3 wide right here. Ah, that hurt. That hurt. That hurt. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot how painful Legos can be until today. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I did forget. But let's just go ahead. Ah, man, this is now frustrating. Ah, come on, come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. I got it in, y'all. I got it in. And now let's go ahead. I need another 3-piece. Where's another 3-piece? I've got another 3-piece right here. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. And okay, cool. I have another 3-piece, because I was about to say, if I don't have another 3-piece, there's going to be an issue. And then just like that. And then let's go ahead. That's not big enough. Ooh. I'm thinking, which ones do I need? Which one do I need? That's too big. That's too small. Oh, no. Oh no, I think I need to take that off. I need to put a double wide piece right there. And then I need to take, oh God. I'm trying to get this gray piece off right here. It's gonna, oh no, okay. Well, better to take everything off than not anything at all, I suppose, right? And let's just go and do that and stick that back just like that. And then now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stick that like that. And then, oh no, I used the wrong one. Oh no, I'm having the same issue again. Oh God. Okay. Legos, am I right? Legos, am I right? So let's just go ahead and get that off. And then now I'm gonna go and just stick that like that. Okay, perfect. There we go. This is what I needed. This is what I needed. And there we go. Okay, that is all now put together. That is the first layer of the smaller pieces. Now, certainly no complaints from me. I can see some gaps in between the bricks, just a little bit, I will admit, but I don't think any of them are really big enough for ash to get out or anything like that. So I think, honestly, this ashtray can be used both inside and outside, and I'll actually be showing you guys a neat feature that you can add to this ashtray to just make it a little bit fun when you've got friends over and everything like that, because I'm gonna make it where you can just really easily slide it over to your friends for them to ash their cigarettes in and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't give you guys any hints as to how I'm gonna do that, but that is something I'm gonna be showing y'all how to do. But now I've gotta go ahead and add another layer on here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start connecting up all of these other layers as well. And so, yep, I think that's, oh wait, did I need to do anything else? I think I did need to do, I think I messed up. I need to remove this beige brick right here. Oh, come on, come off, please, please. I don't have my Lego, like, snapper thingy that gets everything off. I cannot believe this. There, oh no. Now that, oh, okay. Thankfully that came off easily. I was about to say the situation just got worse. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and reinforce everything once again with some more corner pieces. This time though, they are pretty thin. So I'm just gonna go ahead and reinforce everything one more time with all of these corner pieces. I'm just gonna go and stick them all on there, you know what I'm saying? Just like that. Perfect, perfect, you know what I'm saying? And now let's go ahead and just start adding all of the rest of the reinforcement that this ashtray needs. So I'm just gonna go and put that right there. I'm gonna go ahead and put that right there. I'm gonna go and put this. Ooh, do I have enough? I do have enough. All right, put that right there. Put that. Let's go with this one right here. This one right here. And then let's go with this one right here. This one right here. And this one right here. And then I think there's enough room for one more layer, I want to say. I'm just going to test fit all of this real quick. I'm not going to actually stick anything down. So just like that. Ooh, I'm not sure if there actually is enough room for one more layer. Let's see. No, there's not enough room for one more layer. I think I might have... Ah, I did. I forgot a piece or two. Okay. I did. Okay, so yeah, there should be enough for one more layer because I did indeed forget a piece or two in there. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try to start putting all of this together and everything like that. Just one more layer. Oh, God. Just one more layer. Man, oh man, I'm having a lot of fun right now. I ain't gonna lie. This is seriously a lot of fun. I'm enjoying myself right now. I ain't gonna lie. But I think just one more layer should do it, and then I should be all done. So let's just go ahead and stick all that together, just like that. And then just like that, just like that, and just like that. And there we go. That is the last layer I need to do of those thin bricks all done. Not quite though. What I meant is that it's the last layer of the single wide thin bricks. Now I'm gonna be adding on a layer of double wide thin bricks. And some of y'all might be wondering why. Well, that will be very, very, very evident in just a moment. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start adding all of these. Not only are these essential for structural rigidity, but they will also aid in keeping your cigarette all stable and everything like that, which is the main goal of using them. There we go. And I think I might have messed up a tad. I think the two bottom pieces I used right here, I think I was actually supposed to use these pieces. I messed up. Oh no. Let's see if I can get these off by any way, shape, or form. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, in all honesty. And this is the good thing and the bad thing about endlessly modifiable ashtrays is that, well, you can take them apart. But once you take them apart, you might not remember how to put them back together precisely, which is definitely one of the issues of them. Yeah, oh no. Okay. Come on. You got this. Come off. Oh, it's coming off. It's coming off. Okay, this is huge. There we go. Let's go and get the other side off as well. Okay, come on, you got this. Okay, that's not gonna do anything. And this is just a sign of how structurally rigid it is. I mean, like, look at that. I am just pressing that right now, and it is all good. I'm having so much fun right now, but it's so frustrating. Oh, man. This thing is not wanting to come off. Okay, maybe it's not essential. Who knows? Okay, if that's not essential, though, I'm going to be just sticking it like this. Okay. So let's just put that right there. And then I'm gonna put, oh, no. I'm going to put that right there. And then I'm going to put that right there. And I'm going to see if that piece is actually essential or not. And that right there. Oh, God. And that right there. And that right there. It's not essential. Perfect. All right, there we go. So I'm just gonna go and stick this red piece now on the bottom just to make that side just a little bit more stable. And there we go. Perfect. No complaints on my behalf, that is for sure. All right, glad I didn't need to get that gray piece off, I will admit. And then now, and I'm feeling the need, I feel like y'all have been not being able to see half my head for this video. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Whoopsies, it is what it is. And now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and add on the final touches that actually make this ashtray into, well, an ashtray. Because, of course, there's nowhere to put your cigarettes right now. But this is Lego. you don't really have to worry about that all that much because, well, you can just make your own places to put the cigarettes. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm just gonna go and add some corner pieces to this ashtray, just like that. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and add all of these little bits that you can use to hold your cigarette, just like that. Oh wait, did I mess that up? I think I messed this up a little bit. Where? Okay, so it's supposed to go right there. Ah, I figured it out. Alrighty, and then I'm gonna go and put all of these pieces away because these are just spare pieces. I don't know where those are supposed to go. These pieces were originally on the ashtray. I don't know where they were supposed to go, in all honesty. But there we go. That is the ashtray all done. There are some different things that I want to go ahead and do to it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys the ashtray as a whole real quick. Well, this is the ashtray. We've got cigarette holes right here, and then cigar holes in between. And if your cigar is big enough to, well, not fit in any of these holes, well, guess what you can do? You just take off a piece. Not the entire piece like that, but you just take off a piece. And then, boom, your cigar can fit all that much better. Whoa, amazing, right? Gotta love it, you know what I'm saying? Got to love it. And yeah, that really is the best thing about having a Lego ashtray, that is for sure, because it simply is endlessly modifiable. If your cigar doesn't fit in the holes you already have pre-made on your ashtray, well, you can just take off those holes and put them back on later. If your cigarette is too small to fit, well, you can't really actually make the holes that are really already small any smaller, in all honesty. Or at least I don't have the Lego pieces to do that. I'm sure you can, but I don't have the Lego pieces to do that. So I'm just gonna be sticking with what I have right now, that is for sure. But I think next up, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some special features of this ashtray that I thought of to go ahead and add. So one thing that you can add is this little tree right here. Some of y'all might already know what this might do. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna shove this in the center of the ashtray, just like that. And now you have somewhere to stub your cigarette butts out on that's a little bit more above the floor, so all of the butts don't get all over this and everything like that kind of thing and disrupt you from being able to put out your cigarette. This just makes it just a little bit easier, I ain't gonna lie. Really, really, really convenient, really, really, really nice. And if you're hanging out with friends or something like that kind of thing, well, you want to be able to push the ashtray over, well, to your friends really, really, really easily, right? At least that's how I am, kind of thing. What you're going to want to do is you are going to want to, and I'm going to use these final pieces for this because the other pieces like to get stuck to the bottom and don't like to come off. And there we go. So you can just take some wheels just like I have right here. And I'm sure y'all can see how this, where this is going to go. I'm sure y'all can already see where this is going to go. And basically all you have to do is you just stick, let's see, one wheel to the bottom right here and another wheel to the bottom right here. And boom. You now have a rolling ashtray. It's perfect. It's perfect, right? Well, that's the ashtray, y'all. That's the ashtray, y'all. There's not really much else to say. In my personal opinion, though, yes, a Lego ashtray really is the best thing ever. I mean, like, what other ashtray can you stick wheels to? There is no other ashtray you can do that to. There's no other ashtray you can stick wheels to. There's no other ashtray that you can modify as endlessly as a Lego ashtray. But I still haven't actually used the Lego ashtray, so I don't really know how well it's going to work. So I do suppose, without further ado, I'm gonna go and just take off the wheels just so it doesn't try to run away on me. And I do think, without further ado, it is now time for me to go ahead and get one of my Marlboro Green menthol cigarettes, all lit up, and go ahead and see how my ashtray right here actually works, and to find out whether a Lego ashtray really is the best thing ever or not. Without further ado, though, I'm just gonna get one of my 4 cigarettes that came out into my mouth. Stick this cigarette back in. Let's go ahead and get my ashtray, my lighter out of my pocket. And now, without further ado, it is now time for me to go ahead and get this cigarette right here all lit up and go ahead and finally test out my Lego ashtray for the first time and find out how well it actually works. But you know, without further ado, let's go ahead and get. Oh, I do suppose one thing I should do before I actually go ahead and get my cigarette lit up, I'm sorry for building anticipation and then ruining it. One thing I should probably do is just see how well my cigarette actually holds. So the cigarette holds just fine like that, but it's not really very big on staying there, I will admit. I think if I put the pieces, okay, so if I just modify a little bit like that, and then when it wants, oh, I didn't even think about this. Oh, that's so good. Okay, so what I've got to do, okay, so with Lego pieces, of course, when they're not stuck together, I mean, like if these were both flat, then they wouldn't be really holding the cigarette very well, I will admit. But since it's not all glued together, you can just bend them a little bit, and then boom, all of a sudden, it's perfect. It's perfect. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even consider that until just now when I noticed the Lego piece doing that by accident. Oh my goodness, that is perfect. And then holding it like that, it doesn't even come out. It's just holding it so firm. This is the best ashtray ever, I swear. Best ashtray ever, y'all. I love it. I love it. Without further ado, though, let's go ahead and get my Marlboro Green menthol cigarette all lit up, and let's go ahead and test out my Lego ashtray for the first time. Without further ado, though, let's go ahead and get this lit up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? But overall, though, I'm certainly very glad to to be making this video today, that is for sure. I just find it so funny. Lego ashtray is so funny in my opinion. I feel like I'm revisiting my childhood right now. I loved playing with Legos when I was a kid. It was always like one of my favorite gifts to get for like Christmas or my birthday or something like that kind of thing. I absolutely love Legos. I think I still have all of them, but I think they're all in storage now. So all I could find were just little bits and bobs and everything like that kind of thing, which is what I made this ashtray out of. But certainly no complaints on my behalf. It has been so much fun. Literally just building with Legos today. It's been so much fun. It took me, what, 20 minutes to build an ashtray? It's been so much fun, though. It really has been so much fun to just build an ashtray in today's video. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Man, oh man, though. Well, it's looking like it's time to ash my cigarette. I'm gonna go and take one more hit real quick. And now it is definitely time to ash my cigarette. Let's go ahead and do the first ash into my Lego ashtray, just like that. And there we go. It worked pretty well. The ash just rolled in. It's staying there perfectly fine, you know what I'm saying? Certainly no complaints on my behalf. My Lego ashtray is working fantastic, you know what I'm saying? Certainly no complaints on my behalf, and I think it's already time to ash my cigarette again. Let's just go and ash my cigarette real quick, and there we go. No complaints on my behalf. It's working pretty good. We can see the ash right there, or actually it rolled off into the actual, like, well, I do suppose storage compartment of the ashtray and everything like that. And one thing I forgot to mention when I was making this ashtray is that the reason I used these double wide pieces at the top is so you can actually use this ashtray outside. So when the wind is whispering around and everything like that, the ash has a slightly harder time of, well, getting out of the ashtray. That's my thinking, at least. I don't know if it's actually gonna work, but that's my thinking, at least, you know what I'm saying? But so far, so good. So far, so good. The real challenge is going to come when I stub the cigarette out, because I'm thinking the Lego might melt. If it doesn't melt, then this truly is the ultimate ashtray. If it does melt, on the other hand, then it's still the ultimate ashtray, but it has one more issue than it should. I really do think the ultimate ashtray, though, would be cement Lego bricks, which I do suppose are literally just bricks. So if I built just a brick ashtray, that would be perfect. But yeah, cement Lego bricks would be the ultimate go, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Or maybe metal Lego bricks. Oh man, they do make those. That would be sick. Metal. That would be dope. They make Lego, like, I know Lego doesn't actually make metal Lego bricks, but they make rip-off metal Lego bricks. They're really expensive. But they make them out of like stainless steel and aluminum. Oh, that would be so dope. That would be sick. Then you've got a metal ashtray that's the ultimate modifiable. Oh, and here I was thinking that this was the ultimate ashtray. No, a metal version of this would be the I've just blown my own mind right now. I didn't even consider that before this video. I've just blown my own mind right now. I cannot believe this, y'all. Man, oh man, certainly no complaints on my behalf. I need to take another hit of my cigarette real quick, you know what I'm saying? Man, oh man, I cannot believe me. I am just blowing my own mind right now. I ain't gonna lie. Certainly no complaints on my behalf, that is for sure. Overall, certainly no complaints on my behalf about this cigarette, though. It is pretty nice. It's a little bit warm today. I will admit, so having a menthol is certainly pretty nice, that is for sure. But I'm just going to go and ash that real quick, and we can see some ash came out just a little bit, but not really significantly enough. Most of the ash went into the ashtray, so it's all good, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. I think I'm going to go ahead and take a couple more hits, though, and then after that, I'm going to go ahead and find out whether this ashtray is actually resistant to melting from a cigarette. I don't think it will be, but the true ultimate ashtray, which is a Lego brick ashtray made out of metal, certainly would be, that is for sure. And another great thing about this ashtray, if you want to wash it, you can literally just take it apart, wash each and every single piece individually, and then it's just perfectly clean kind of thing. There's no crevices that you can't get clean or anything like that kind of thing, because you can literally take the whole thing apart. It's perfect, you know what I'm saying? It's absolutely, absolutely perfect. I don't know why Lego doesn't offer ashtrays as a set. They really should. They really should, in all honesty. Although that doesn't really fit in with their image, I will admit. But I am just about at the end of my cigarette, so now it is time to see whether this ashtray is actually going to melt when I stub my cigarette out on it. So let's just go ahead and stub my cigarette out just like that. And there we go. Did it melt? Did it melt in any way, shape, or form? It is very, very, very grimy right now, I will admit. But just stubbing my cigarette out and everything like that kind of thing, let's just go ahead and brush it over just a little bit. I don't think it melted. I don't think it melted. Let's just go and put my butt in there, because of course it's an ashtray. I gotta be putting my butt in there. Got lots of butt storage, you know what I'm saying? It is perfect. It doesn't melt. And yeah, in my personal opinion, this is truly the ultimate ashtray. You can modify it to whatever specifications you want. If you smoke cigars, you can make a cigar version of this. If you want it to be like, I don't know, the size of the table I'm sitting at, well, if you have enough pieces, you can make an ashtray that size. If you don't like emptying your ashtray like me, then you can make it as tall and as wide as you want. It is the ultimate ashtray that you can modify endlessly. The Lego ashtray is, in my personal opinion, the ultimate ashtray. It really, really, really is. And well, I am very, very, very glad to have showcased this little bit of an idea in today's video. I don't think I have anything else to say, though. I don't think I have anything else to say. This has been a really fun video to make. This is I just built Legos for like half the video. It's been so much fun. It's been so much fun, y'all. I really have enjoyed making this video. I ain't gonna lie. It's really been a throwback to my childhood, that is for sure. Combining my interest now with my interest when I was a kid. It's been so much fun, you know what I'm saying? Certainly no complaints on my behalf. And yeah, a Lego ashtray really does work, and it doesn't melt. And the only way you could make it any better is if all of the Lego pieces were, well, made out of metal. That's the only way you could make it any better, in all honesty. Man, oh man, though. I am so, so, so happy that this little bit of an experiment has worked as well as it worked. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Let me know in the comments down below what y'all's thoughts are on a Lego ashtray being the ultimate ashtray. It might not be the prettiest thing in the world, but it sure as hell is unique. I mean, like, your friends walk in to your to wherever you want to be smoking kind of thing, your back porch, you have a smoking room or something like that kind of thing, your bedroom if you smoke in your bedroom, your living room if you smoke in your living room kind of thing. Your friends walk in there, your family walks in there, and all of a sudden they're just like, wait a minute, why do you have Lego where your ashtray normally is? And then you're just like, yo man, this is the ultimate ashtray kind of thing. I mean, like, look, you want to smoke a cigar? All right, just take this piece off right here, and you got plenty of room for your cigar. You got a holder right there and everything like that kind of thing. You can literally modify it endlessly. It's the ultimate ashtray. I'm just saying, it's the ultimate ashtray. You know what I'm saying? Lego ashtray, absolutely bomb. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very happy to have been able to showcase this little bit of an idea in today's video. I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. As said, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this little bit of an idea. It seems to have worked pretty well for me. Let me know if any of you guys have tried this previously, and let me know what y'all's experience has been with a Lego ashtray in the past, if you guys have tried this previously. And of course, please make sure, if you guys have enjoyed watching this video, if you guys have enjoyed watching me build a Lego ashtray in today's video, to, well, like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box, and my second channel all in the description down below. Go check it all out, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Until the next one, stay safe and peace and have a great one. Yes sir, you know what I'm saying?